Yo, what's up, everybody? We got a cool collab coming at you today. You probably saw the thumbnail, but we have a top player going to be coaching us through a ranked seasons game. Who is that top player, you may be thinking? It's going to be the Scan. If you don't know who he is, links will be down in the description. He's a really cool dude in the community. He's a top player, hitting World Series, hitting above 1,000 rating, competing for top 50 banners, and just an overall really nice person. He streams on Twitch. He makes YouTube videos. Like I was saying, check his stuff down in the description. But he's going to be coaching us through as always. He's going to be helping pick my lineup, my pitching, and then when we get into the game, we're going to be in a Discord call together, and he's going to walk me through everything, what pitches to throw, what to swing at, where to place the PCI, what to be looking for, and how we can adjust during the game. That's the biggest thing that I learned from Scan is you got to adjust as you're playing the game because your opponent sees what you're doing, looking at your timing windows and stuff like that, and figuring that all out. It's gonna be fun. I've never really had a top player coach me before for an entire ranked season game, so hopefully I can learn a thing or two and then apply that to future gameplays down the road. Like I said, please check out Scan below. Really nice guy. Y'all are gonna enjoy this video. It's gonna be a longer video too because I'm gonna not cut out a whole lot of stuff. It's going to be a lot of talking and walking through stuff. So be sure to take a listen, and hopefully you can learn something or two. If you do learn something, be sure to leave a comment down in the comment section of what you learned and how it improved your gameplay. But hey, without further ado, let's hop in the Discord Scan and see if a coach can lead me to victory.
If there's any one player I would target on changing, it would be the 97 Story potentially.
Okay.
Just because you have a high probability of facing a righty pitcher, and 79 contact versus righties at this point in the game is not the easiest to deal with.
Do you have a shortstop in mind?
Not anyone in particular. I mean, have you tried any of those guys like Hannes or Tim Anderson or Barry Larkin?
I've tried Hannes. You ready for something horrendous? 0 for 12.
That's tough. That happens like that, but that's tough.
Oh my God. I don't think I've used Tim Anderson. Just CPU for Tim Anderson. And then I've used Barry for 1 game, 1 for 3. I liked Barry last year with his prestige card. We could try Barry if that makes.
Barry is someone that I think is generally underrated. He's got good defense, well-rounded hitting attributes, and he's who I rock at shortstop. So
sweet. All right.
If you're looking to try someone, I think he's a good one to try.
Hell yeah, we'll do that right there. Bada bing, bada boom.
Honestly, other than that, I like the team. I love Aaron Judge on the bench, by the way.
People hate on that card for some reason, and I'm like, dude, it's a nice swing. He's got diamond defense out there.
It's a great bat versus lefties. And Mookie's a great bat versus both sides. Trey Turner, the extra bat or speed option. So
yep,
I definitely like the bench a lot. And in terms of the pitching staff, I definitely think that the rotation's there.
Okay.
Cabrera's definitely usable at this point in the game. If you're someone who's always liked him, he definitely is still good. The pen I definitely do like.
Okay.
Yeah, I love Mo. The real interesting thing with the bullpen, a lot of people wonder how many lefties they run. Do they only run 3? Do they run 4? I actually been running 2 lefties.
Okay.
Because with how the starting pitching is working this game, it feels like starting pitchers can last a lot longer than normal, and you're not going to the individual relievers as often. So is there one lefty reliever that you struggle with that maybe you've been hesitant on using?
Probably Zach Britton, to be honest.
Yeah, Britton kind of is that way, so it doesn't shock me how that's the case. Is there any righty relievers that you liked that you eventually took out of the pen?
Goose Gossage is one, Betanzas and Gagne. I used C-Sec a little bit, but that was all offline grind right there.
I would say if you were to put in one pitcher, I would probably put Goose over Britton.
Okay.
And then other than that, I think the pen looks really good. It's a
sweet,
very good pen. And Goose is someone with that velo will play very well despite his iffy control.
Yeah, he's got that nice sinker, and he's got that good slurve too. Sweet.
I like the team. I think the team is looking good, looking like a very solid team. What's your batting order? Take a look at that.
Yeah.
Make sure it's all good. I think, let's see. So Barry, Rosario. This is interesting because you have you have 2 lefties and then 1 switch hitter. So we kind of want to space them out as well as possible.
Okay.
So if this were me, I mean, Barry's great in the leadoff spot.
Yep.
I like to hit live series Trout in the 2 spot.
2 spot. All right.
If you hit really well with him, he's a great 2 hitter.
He's my best hitter in the game.
Yeah, that's a great spot to hit your best hitter. Then honestly, in that 3 spot, you could probably get away with hitting either Chipper, Rosario, or Schwarber, whichever one you think you're going to do the best with.
Probably Chipper. I'll throw him right there.
Yep, that's a good 3-hole hitter right there. Vlad Jr. is a great cleanup hitter.
All right.
I would hit him right after Chipper.
Perfect.
Rosario actually slots right into that 5 spot perfectly.
Beautiful.
And then I would probably switch Schwarber and Jackie.
Okay.
Just so the lefty-righty mix is spaced out a little more.
Okay.
And Jackie's actually a great 8 spot because you get the high speed guys. So in case he does get up before a pitcher, you could bunt with the pitcher and have that speed not really be an issue for you. So
sounds
I like
good.
The team.
Hell yeah.
The team is assembled. I think it looks good.
All right. Well, I am in the All-Star division, so we'll see how this goes out here. And, you know, feel free to tell me each pitch to throw or whatever you're thinking while I'm doing it, and see how this goes. I'm probably going to throw DeGrommer. That's probably...
Yeah, I mean, DeGrom's a good one to go out there.
Sweet.
Yeah. I also love the stadium.
Thank you.
Burrito Mountain goated.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, dude, he's got.
Speaking of demons,
Holy cow!
Rizzo, Griffey, wow. Well,
what's this man's
I think
record?
We found our demon. We found our demon.
Evolution Furies,
right.
yeah. Okay. God, it's Griffey in a White Sox uniform. I can't do that. Oh.
Hey, be morally prepared for milestone Ken Griffey Jr. to be a red card.
Oh God! Don't even start me with that.
Oh God. So yeah, Jacob deGrom. Gotta see a lot of those fastballs and sliders. So.
Okay. Yeah. A lot of. Usually it's him pounding me. Oh. I centered that.
That's not a bad first cut.
I'll take that. He's dancing around the wall. All right.
Yeah, it's a solid first cut.
Scan already making a big impact out here, getting Barry in the lineup.
Haven't even said anything, and we're already off to a good start. Ooh. 2 times in a row, he went to that slider and into the fastball. Right
I'm taking
after.
third here too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good move. Barry's got that speed.
So it's what, been outside slider, then fastball down the middle, basically.
Yeah. Gone that twice in a row. Seems like he's mostly throwing the 4-seam and the slider. Those are the main 2 pitches. Woo! Oh, nice cut.
There we go. Take the lead. That was a changeup too.
Hung a changeup. You crushed it. Let's go.
Oh.
I love the aggressive approach. I love it.
Ah.
Absolutely love the aggressive approach. He's giving you pitches to hit. And
yeah.
You're hitting them hard. So, like.
Going pretty good right now. The confidence is building. So he throws here. Oh, slider.
I'd say the inside stuff, I have a good feeling you see a lot of here.
Eddie? Eddie? Go, baby. Legs.
Oh, he got the catch animation. It's a good cut, though.
We'll take that. We'll take that. 1-run lead.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good first inning. You pieced up a lot of balls.
Yeah.
There was just a little smidgen late on that 4-seam that inning. And then, like, one thing that I've learned with this game is to sit dead red on that fastball.
Okay.
And, like, if there's anything, you want to be, like, earlier on it, funny enough. Like, obviously, this game rewards a lot of early swings.
Okay, yeah.
And this guy's been very aggressive with pounding that fastball in the zone. So as long as he's doing that, I would mentally sit dead red fastball, be ready for that pitch, and just like expect it every pitch, essentially, in that early part of the count.
So sit fastball, then just adjust to the off speed. Oh my goodness, I don't know how he did not hit that one out. Wow.
Yeah, that's the main approach I would go for to start this game, because he's been very aggressive on the mound to you.
Okay. And we were throwing somebody like Jacob deGrom. Are you trying to pound the fastball a little bit early to see what his timing is on stuff?
Yep. Definitely want to, early in the count, especially want to go to that fastball a fair bit. Ooh, he was on that.
Ooh. Eddie did not like that animation.
That's a little scary there, not gonna lie.
Yeah, 102 right on the corner.
That's
Okay.
a dot. It's a good cut. So after a swing like that, I would start to throw in more of the sliders and the changeup.
Okay.
Try to
More
see if
inside
he-
here or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would go for a slider inside off the plate here. Just get a gauge of what he's sitting on. Nice.
Okay.
So he's early on it. He's hitting dead red fastball.
Okay.
So my next move would be to go to a changeup down and away here.
Down and away. Okay.
He's clearly waiting for a fastball. We can get him to roll over something here. Nice.
Beautiful.
There we
All
go.
right.
That's
Perfect.
exactly what you want to do. Like,
Okay.
when you're early in that count, use those fastballs or other pitches to really try to gauge their timing and gauge their approach.
Okay.
And once we realize he was early on that slider, then we could take a guess that he's just sitting dead red on a four seam. Because
Okay.
it's not easy to be early on that 92 mile per hour slider. So
Yeah, definitely.
good take.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how your opponent adjusts on the mound here. See if he does anything different. Yeah, went to that slider. It's a good cut though. You're sitting on the fastball.
Yep.
Has a fastball inside. You were all over it.
Ah. Oh, that's gonna get down.
It's gonna bloom.
Oh my
Let's go.
goodness. All right. Thank you, Ramon.
But it's not a bad approach. When you're early in the count, just be a little aggressive. Picture like a fastball coming to the plate.
Mm-hmm.
My number one thing I've been telling people as of late is like a great way to good cut.
There we go.
Wow.
Nice job,
This
Schwarber.
guy's throwing it all in the zone for you right now.
Pushing it here. Schwarber. Yeah.
Wow, he beat that out. I thought he was gunned. But like a good thing to do early at bats is take a small part of the zone where you think you're gonna square up the ball very well,
Okay.
and then sit on that part of the zone and tell yourself if it's in that little part of the zone, you're gonna swing at it. And every other pitch, you're not gonna swing at.
Gotcha.
So for example, like sit middle in with the Grom here.
Okay. So
So
middle
you can start
and
your
okay.
PCI here. You could start it there, whatever you want to do. And
Okay.
until you get to a 2-strike count, don't swing at something unless it's in that part of the zone. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. No, I feel that.
That's like the.
Oh, and I fell for that. That's my biggest
That's
weakness
like-
right there is the low change. I just always fall
Those
for that
low
one.
Changeups are tough, and especially like when they catch you late on a fastball.
Mm-hmm.
You tell yourself you want to be early and ready for a fastball next pitch, then they go to a changeup. So that's
Gotcha.
like one thing a lot of people will do. Once they realize you're late in that fastball, they won't keep on throwing it to you to throw other stuff to try to bait your
Okay.
bait your attention out of the zone.
Gotcha. Oh, God.
Ooh. Not a bad cut, not a bad cut.
Oh, and then I fell for it. Ah.
He made some adjustments that inning. He went to a lot more breaking stuff early in the count.
Okay.
Went to a lot of curveballs, sliders. And then once he got ahead in the count, he just kept throwing it out of the zone.
I was okay.
So the big thing here is to, I mean, the next time you're hitting next inning, I mean, see if he keeps up that routine. Try to, I mean, definitely early in the count, I would only swing at a non-fastball if it's just like an absolute hanger.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm just mentally telling myself that I'm prepared for a fastball at all times.
Okay. There we go.
And even if it is like a dot in the zone, you could take it for a strike because you have some strikes to give in the at-bat, so.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean,
Oh.
doing good so far. Just making quick work of him on the bump. He's expanding that zone a bit, so like you can keep going
Okay.
with these fastballs in and out of the zone.
Ooh, he's
Yeah,
timing
you
up that.
wanted that.
Yeah, he's timing that up pretty good.
He's definitely waiting for that fastball. Like that's the pitch. Like after a little bit, he's quickly adjusting. Like, oh, I got to be on this fastball.
So someone.
After a swing like
Go
that,
ahead.
I would love to like right to the breaking ball.
Okay.
Don't give him a fastball for a couple pitches this at bat. Got to get him thinking about other stuff here.
Boom.
Or
Or
by the slider.
right there. Boom.
But yeah, whenever like the number one thing I'm focusing on at all times at the start of a game is that bottom left corner and just
Okay.
gauging what my opponent's timing is. When they're early on the fastballs, it's usually a strong indicator they're sitting on the fastball. So then you slow down with the breaking stuff and see if they find a way to slow down. And he's continuously early on.
So you think here
everything
breaking
stuff.
here or
Yeah,
fastball breaking?
Yeah, I would double down with the breaking ball.
Yep.
Yep.
Throw a curveball here. Okay.
That's a good try. He didn't bite. I would go change him down and away here.
Yep.
Try to freeze him up because he just took a pitch low. He's early on it.
We take that.
He
That's
just missed it, but yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you throw a four-seam there, he probably pieces that up to left field.
Gotcha. Yeah,
So,
that's one of my
change was still the right pitch.
okay. That's one of my struggles is like once I know he's like taking the fastball and turning on it, it's like okay, I'm going off speed, but how long am I waiting until I bring that four-seamer back to him?
Yeah, like when you play someone that is just sitting dead red fastball like that, sometimes you gotta like, I mean, especially with a guy like DeGrom, you could really fool him with that changeup and slider. So you go to those a lot.
Okay.
And then the only times I would throw a lot of fastballs if they were out of the zone, like high fastballs and 2 strike counts,
Okay.
or intentionally inside off the plate.
Gotcha. You think with the new PCI update, people are getting more used to slamming their PCIs in the corners now?
Oh man, that's quite the adjustment. Cause one thing I noticed with the lower difficulties is like on All-Star and like a little bit of Hall of Fame, those jammed PCIs are so tough to deal with now because you get so many foul balls, so many pitches out of zone that are just so far. Oh, just missed that
one.
Fastball.
What do you think he's throwing here?
Behind on it.
Oh, it was a changer.
Yeah,
Okay.
It seems like in any like must-have pitch, he's been going to the breaking stuff. Oh, he went to that fastball there. No shot. He throws twice in a row. Yeah.
Hanging curve.
Hanging curveball. Wow.
Just missed it.
Just laced that in the zone. This guy is like, he's hanging a lot of pitches.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know if he's doing it intentionally, but he's throwing a lot of breaking stuff over the heart of the plate. It's like you're gonna get these hittable pitches, that's for sure. That's just one you just missed. It's a good swing.
Ooh, that fastball right there. Where do you have your PCI when you start? Is it lower for you or kind of?
I actually start my PCI. Oh,
that's gonna bloop down.
We take those.
We take those.
I like to start mine, and a lot of it bats with righties. I like to start it up and away, funny enough, to the top, top right part of the zone. It's like a weird comfort thing for me.
Okay.
It's like I'm a lot of times sitting for the fastball, so a lot of times they're throwing that fastball high anyway.
Okay.
And then when there's a breaking ball, which is usually low, then I can move
there we
that
go.
PCI down to make the adjustment. Yeah. Another hanging curveball.
Yeah. That was 99 Eddie there. Beautiful.
Doing a good job of capitalizing on those hanging pitches. Your opponent keeps on throwing them, so as long as you aren't entirely missing these fastballs here, and you're working some counts a bit, not swinging at the junk like that.
Oh.
The approach is good. Oh, that's the swing you want.
Yep, and that's that. I'm gonna have to try that PCI kind of with righties in the top right and see how that is. Cause
I would mess around with it. It's a weird comfort thing. Like I like start like with a fastball. It's a lot of times, like again, he keeps throwing these fastballs high.
Yeah.
So when you do get those fastballs high, you don't have much of an adjustment to make. Well, if that's a four-seam, that's gone, no doubt. Yeah. If that's a four-seam,
man.
It's a good cut, though.
Same pitch.
Yeah. That's an interesting double down there, but. Overall, I like the swings.
Okay.
I mean, if there's anything wrong with the swing, you want to be early on the fastball. If you're gonna do anything wrong, it's that. And if you're gonna consistently piece up these outlier fastballs by DeGrom, you're putting yourself in a good spot. And you're making your opponent go to other stuff, go to other pitches, and he's throwing absolute cookies for you.
Gotcha.
So. Ooh. Is that gonna drop?
Yeah.
No way.
Wow. Oh, wait.
No
ball? All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
he got a lucky one there, that's for sure. You got the type of swing you want, that's for sure. One thing I've definitely learned, especially here on All-Star, whenever I throw pitches out of the zone like that, good pitch. Definitely want to like go extreme with aiming it out of the zone. So like, even though it seems weird, you want to aim that fastball way higher, especially with the PCI update now.
Gotcha. Okay.
And even if they don't swing, you at least get their eyes on the pitch above the zone. So.
Yeah, and I think eye movement's probably pretty big, even if it's just way upstairs. It's just kind of gets that person that's playing the game not looking always low or always looking high.
Yeah, it's getting someone's thought like, oh, they could throw this pitch, can be big a lot. So like especially with how the PCI is now. aiming extremely out of zone is definitely like a solid way to go about it. I like the down and away curveball, then down and in slider. It's a great pitch there.
Do you ever mix up the
off speed?
Off speed here? Okay. Do you ever mix up the two seamer and the four seamer with him a bunch at all, or?
I do a bit.
A bit, okay.
I do a bit, and it's a solid way to mess with people who are sitting dead red on the fastball. Like the two seam, I think is a great pitch to go away with.
Okay.
Because a lot of times they're sitting dead red on the fastball, so you can get them a little bit earlier on the two seam, just like that, exactly like that.
Perfect. Okay.
Like your opponent's put up a lot of good swings on the four seam away,
and
he's been early on a lot of the four seams. So going to the two seam away, they're gonna kind of be early on it and likely just like hit soft contact like that.
Gotcha.
There you go.
No, I like your way of saying sit on like the inside part of like the plate, and just if you do get that pitch right there, just be ready to freaking yak at it.
Good cut. You just missed it.
Yep.
But like, yeah, like how I like to think about my hitting approach this game. I like to be selectively aggressive. So like what you do is you choose a part of the plate where you think you're gonna hit the ball well, and you mentally tell yourself you're gonna be aggressive on that pitch. If you see something that isn't that, very likely it's good you didn't swing at it anyway. And it really gets you in the mindset of like, oh, if I see this pitch, I'm gonna crush it.
Gotcha.
That's a good cut.
Ooh, just lay on that one. I'm gonna try that.
Just a little bit late on it.
Oh, then you went up.
Oh.
I got big eyes right there when I saw that fastball coming.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, definitely looking good at the play here. Oh,
okay.
Another hanger. Yeah, I would, one thing when I start my PCI up and away, I don't really like jam it all the way up and away.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that. Just like a little hint up and away like
gotcha.
that.
Okay.
Just a little hint, because I don't know, it's like it's a comfortable resting place for my thumb.
Okay.
And you could move anywhere in the zone still. Yeah, just like that.
Oh, I didn't go.
Great spot to start it.
Oh.
No. Oh. Bogus.
It's all right. It's Angel Hernandez
Doing
out
good,
there.
Though. I mean, the approach is great at the plate. I mean, you're putting up good swings on these easy to hit pitches he's throwing, and you're making him throw a lot of breaking stuff over the heart of the plate.
Do you ever throw any high sliders at all?
I do with the Grom.
Okay.
With the pitchers with the high 90-mile-per-hour fastballs. Ooh, he was not ready for that. I like to go to those up and in sliders and like a 2-strike count.
Okay.
Sometimes it'll freeze them up a bit because they'll think it's a high fastball, and then you get a slider that's slower. Ooh, he finally adjusted to that.
Yeah.
He just missed that. He finally slowed down. It's like he told himself to slow down there because he was late on the four seam and then timed up the slider when the rest of the game he was early on the fastball. Yeah, I like this. Go to an inside fastball here.
There it is. Rolled it over.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after a swing like that, number one, like first pitch to sit bat, I'm going to an away changeup.
Okay.
He was very much ready for that fastball, but he like just missed it.
Okay.
So now I'm going to the soft stuff away, get him to roll it over. There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
I like that logic right there. It's worked out every single time. When times up that good time, fastball's an out.
Yeah.
Go to that away changeup and just rolls it over.
Yep. The number one thing I've learned is like you don't have to throw the fastball.
Okay.
Like a lot of times, like when there's a situation where you think your opponent is 100% ready for a fastball, you should not throw the fastball.
Okay.
And make them hit something else. Like a lot of times when you're playing against good hitters, they're always ready for that fastball, especially when you're behind in the count. So a lot of times people think, oh, I'm down 2-0. Let me get me over fastball here, and then they'll get a free swing on like a easy to hit fastball there. So like sometimes you gotta like think weirdly and try to like recognize that, oh, if they're ready for a fastball, you're not gonna give into it.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Okay. So if you're ahead in the count, you can kind of play with that fastball and maybe just throw it more out. Oh my gosh.
That was just a weird pitch. The fastball, you were all over it.
I was ready for that foul. Oh man.
See, that's not the worst cut. I mean, if he keeps throwing that pitch, you're eventually going to crush one of those.
He is pounding the zone. Like,
he's throwing a lot of sliders, curveballs, and changeups over the heart of the plate.
Yep.
And I don't know if it's intentional. I would think it wouldn't be intentional, but it's Jacob deGrom.
He's not using pinpoint because his energy's halfway down at 62 pitches. Ooh.
Yeah, it's interesting. The energy and all that is so like crazy this year and how it's been working.
Dude, Bruzdar with that 40 stamina, he could maybe go 7 innings or maybe even 8.
Honestly, like he could stay in the game for a while.
Yeah. Not a good AB right there. He was kind of pounding the.
Yep. This dude, it seemed like your opponent is just pitching really quickly and throwing a lot in the zone. So best thing you could do is try to like slow down the at bat. You know, you could take a step out. He's pitching you really quickly here on the mound.
Gotcha. Okay. Take a step out. Yeah. Okay.
He's ready for that four seam. Ready for it. What I would do here, I would go backdoor slider down and away.
Yep.
He wants.
Oh my gosh, that's foul.
If that was in play. But yeah, he wants that fastball right now. Now I would go change up down and away.
Yep.
He wants it. He wants that fastball really badly. Yes,
oh.
sir.
We'll take the lead runner. We'll take lead. Yeah.
That's the type of swing you want, though.
Yeah.
Again, early on the down and away stuff, he wants that four seam, and that's a tough pitch to elevate right there if it's right in the black. So fastball away, yeah, I would go fastball away here. I think it's a good spot.
He's stealing. Okay.
And he's early on. This man is a demon. He's just like sitting dead red four seam.
I'm going to throw a fastball super high because he's trying to steal here.
Yeah, super high, 100%. It's a good way to go about it. Yep.
I'm going to go.
Throw it high, that's where you want it to go. Yep.
We'll go again right here.
Go back to it.
Yep, there he goes. Struck it out. Green throw. Bam.
There you go.
See, you're right about it earlier. You got to, play these dudes at this level that are just kind of the trolls under the bridge, kind of,
He's a demon.
He's a demon.
He's a demon. And this dude is sitting dead red on the four seam. Like he's literally only timing up four seam fastballs. So.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. You got that early count fastball inside and you crushed it.
That felt good.
The best pitches to hit. Like the fastball is your easiest pitch to hit. So it's why people always say to sit dead red fastball, and especially when you minimize the zone and you say sit inside on a fastball, then you could be a little bit more aggressive and actually not be late on that inside stuff. Because that's why people throw it. They go the early count fastballs to get you to be late on them inside. He keeps on going to it. It's a good cut. Exactly the type of swing you want. Just a little bit on top of it.
Yep.
Anytime you get a good cut on like an early count fastball like that, you can never complain.
Okay.
It just means that you're doing something right, and that it can only mean something good. See, that's a good take right there. A lot of people would have swung at that first pitch and rolled that over.
I've noticed he's gone to, anytime I've thrown a fastball in the previous AB, the next AB, a lot of times he'll go with that slider away.
Yeah, he's trying to slow it down to the slider, and that's a perfect rollover pitch like that down away. Going to. He went to it there.
Yep.
That's a tough one to take.
It's
but, again, it's not the worst cut.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that outside slider, and like sometimes that outside cutters can be very tough.
That's why, as well, it's good to. DeGrom? Oh, he just missed it. That's why it's also good to sit inside.
Okay.
You sit inside fastball, because if you see a slider down and away, moving away from you, then you can slow down to that pitch, move your PCI, make that adjustment easier.
Okay.
If you're some people will like when they're struggling, they just won't know what to sit on. Like they'll be consistently late on the fastball, and it'll be like, oh, I'm gonna crush a slider when he throws it. And when you do that, and when you're expecting another pitch that's slower, then you have a tough time catching up to the high velo. Yeah, slider down away here, rollover pitch.
Woo!
Nice. There you go.
Okay. His PCI is really jacked up there too. You can see.
This dude's just a fastball demon.
Okay.
I don't do it, but if you were just to throw a fastball over the heart of the plate, guaranteed he's hitting a homer. No doubt about it. So one thing that once you realize something like this, you never want to give in.
Yeah.
Keep on making him work for a swing. Make him make that adjustment at the plate. And not once has he really done that. He had like one at bat.
Yeah.
Where he timed up a slider. Now, what I would do here, go backdoor down and away slider.
Okay.
Dot him up on the corner.
Okay, right. Throw right there.
Actually, bottom. Actually,
Oh, bottom right. My bad. Okay.
Yeah. All good.
Oh, I mean, hey. Okay.
It was gonna work if you hit the spot anyway. So this guy, this poor dude can't hit a slider for the life of him. But like, yeah, one of my favorite things to do too is like occasionally throw it on the backdoor slider, dotted up on the corner.
It's like right there.
You know, just like that. Yep. Like when you're in a 2-strike count, especially.
Okay.
It's a great pitch to go to, especially when people are really hesitant. At swinging, like when you have these dudes, like this guy is swinging at everything.
Yeah, he's.
But when you have opponents that are taking a lot of pitches towards the corner of the zone, that's a perfect pitch to go to in the 2-strike count.
Okay.
Especially after throwing a fastball.
There's that outside slider again. He's knowing I've been swinging at that a little too much.
Bet he goes fastball inside or something here.
Ooh.
Oh, he threw it away. Yep, goes the slider and then tries to get you late on the fastball.
Oh, change up inside.
Hung that a little bit. The solid cut, though. You just missed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, in what you're doing right now, what you're doing is putting up a lot of solid swings. Like, you're not wasting a lot of at-bats. Like, most of your at-bats have had very good PCI or your timing has been very solid. There haven't been many at-bats you've kind of thrown away and wasted entirely.
Yeah.
So like with this approach, you know, with how this game is, dot right there.
Yeah.
And
Ooh, first pitch change up. Oh, are you there? Oh. Wait. Are you there, Scan? I'll pause it. Did my Discord crash? Hold on.
All right, I think my Wi-Fi pooped for a second.
Oh shit, okay. Hold on one second, let me move this. All right, there we go.
All right. I don't know what happened.
You're good.
My internet's been weird as of late.
It's all good. All right, let's go Chipper. Oh, Oppo.
Ooh.
Nope. Ah.
Just a little underneath it. Other than that, it's a perfect swing. And that right there shows like what that PCI update is. Because before the PCI update, you probably get underneath that and hit that out.
Okay.
But since you have that further range now, it goes a little bit below the zone when it's over the heart of the plate like that, the PCI.
Gotcha.
So like that's one thing a lot of people have struggled to adjust to is those low breaking balls that hang in the zone. Oh, this guy's tapping R2.
He tied up a slider a little bit right there. All right.
Yeah, he tried to slow down to it. He did that with Bellinger, both at bats, funny enough. I think if Bellinger had that laced up fly ball, he just missed.
Yeah, good timing there.
I would keep on going with the approach.
Yeah.
Of like keeping the break and slow stuff away from him.
Okay.
Because like last at bat, we attacked him with the slider, and then he made that adjustment with Bellinger, and then Lindor came up and was ready for a middle in fastball. So.
Gotcha.
I would just keep on going the soft stuff here.
Okay.
That's a great pitch there. Those curveballs just below the zone are like really good pitches. And like if you can like this guy has been super free swinging, so you could probably even expand that curveball even further out of the zone.
Gotcha. Okay.
As this game goes on. And that's a good way to pitch though, because a lot of solid players, they'll see that curveball and automatically take it low.
Okay.
So you could occasionally, like if you throw it close enough to the zone, either get them to bite at that or like come back with a changeup and try to freeze them at the knees.
Yeah, he had good timing there on that slider. Just.
He just missed that one.
I'm gonna go with the high.
Trying to make a little bit of adjustment here. Yeah, I'd go with a little bit of a fastball here. Nice.
Very late on that one.
That unintentionally end up there, but a lot of times, like especially with the PCI update as well, it's good to keep those high fastballs towards the inside or outside part of the plate.
Okay.
Because with how far you can reach the PCI up now, you throw it over the heart of the plate, you could hit a lot of high fastballs, like for home runs still. So like if you go, you gotta go super high with it over the heart of the plate like that. I can't believe he bit at that.
Yeah, I just looked. DeGrom has thrown 46 pitches in 7 innings.
Yeah, like he is swinging at virtually everything. And like, since we're not throwing like all the fastballs in the world in the zone, this guy really can't time up anything, and he hasn't made any adjustments. Only a couple swings he's timed up any pitch that wasn't a fastball. So we gotta stay strong with that approach.
Yeah, no, that's I never thought like DeGrom. You always think fastball is the 102 outlier, but and I've had games where I still stick with the 102 because I'm like, oh man, it's DeGrom. Like he's got outlier, but this game and you're coaching me through this has really proven that DeGrom can be effective without just using his fastball all the time.
Yeah, and like this is some people, they find DeGrom to be batting practice, and a lot of times it's because they're getting a lot of fastballs, and when you can time up the fastball, it doesn't become an issue for anymore if they only throw fastballs.
Gotcha.
So like this is with any pitcher as well. Like, oh, just missed that. I would be sitting dead red fastball here.
Inside or outside?
I would be sitting inside.
Yep. Oh.
Oh. That's a good cut.
Oh, Eddie. Oh, we'll take a double right here.
See, that worked out.
Yeah.
Slow down to the away breaking stuff. He hung a change up there. Tried to throw a high change up. It was about time he hit one hard.
I feel like an outside slider's coming here. Oh, no fastball.
Ooh. Yep. The thing that's really interesting.
Ah.
Oh, we got you.
Yep.
The thing that's really interesting, I definitely is worth touching on what you did there. When you expected the down and away slider, you actually went to move your PCI there and like expect that pitch and like make that move beforehand, which is interesting because a lot of people do that type of thing. But the number one thing I would still say, even if you expect a pitch, like if you expect that breaking ball, I would still always like keep your PCI like you're gonna expect like an inside fastball.
Okay. But kind of like in your mind think that it's going to be down there, so get ready to react to that, but don't give up where your PCI is at in case something does change. Gotcha.
Exactly, because if he does that, he could just go inside fastball, and then making that adjustment to the inside fastball would get you like 10 times out of 10.
Gotcha.
So like that's the beauty of like when you really expect a breaking ball, you can just keep it in mind that like, oh, he keeps going to this pitch, so I should expect to react and slow down to it.
Okay.
And enough people can actually do that. Like it's actually not the most difficult to do that. Like a lot of people can sit fastball, and then when they recognize it's not a fastball, slow down to the breaking stuff.
Gotcha.
Oh, he timed up a changeup a little bit there.
All right, I'll give this man an inside fastball. I feel like he's drooling right now.
I would give him one inside fastball, see what he does. Yeah.
Okay.
He's trying to make the adjustments of it. Now I'd go inside slider.
Yep.
Because you were just late on the inside fastball. Now he's going to be 100% expecting a second one. Yup. And then now we go back to the good old changeup down and away.
Down and away, the reliable changeup.
Threw it once. He's gonna be really early on and rolled over. I feel it.
Oh, it's gonna get through.
He rolled over.
Yeah.
He rolled it over. We got the contact we wanted, but it got through. He's making a little bit of an adjustment though. So next at bat, we'll go to something a little different than that changeup because he's definitely making that adjustment.
Do you ever put a changeup like I'm just gonna say like middle up here at all?
Middle. Yep. I like doing middle away too. Because a lot of times people expect the changeup to only be low. Ooh, that's a lucky hit. That's just luck right there. That's a perfect type of contact.
Yeah. Okay.
Just found grass. But yeah, middle way changeups are great too.
Okay.
He's just getting a little bit of lucky early contact here. So like, this is an issue. I wouldn't mound visit just for the sake of it.
Okay. Get that confidence back up.
Just maximize. There's been one ball thrown in this game. And Buxton is someone that I wouldn't pitch around him this at bat.
Okay.
I would throw all breaking stuff significantly out of zone and see if he expands it here.
Also, there it is.
Great start.
I'll take that.
Get two, but that's exactly what you want.
Okay.
And when you it seemed like you started to get a rally going, you have a feeling he's going to be aggressive. So I would keep just like aim really far out of zone.
I'm gonna go way upstairs here.
He's going to swing at it. Yep. Go way upstairs. He's waiting for a bat.
A little too high.
You at least get his eye on that pitch. Now you go to the low. That's perfect right there.
Yep, right there.
That's what you want to do.
Oh, wait.
Go to, like the high fastball. If they don't bite, then you go back to the low stuff.
Okay. So we'll
now
go.
I would go slider down and in, but I would aim even further out of the zone.
Like right here?
Like right there. Yep.
Yep.
Like a great spot to throw that slider down and in is like really low.
Okay.
Like it's got enough velo on guys like DeGrom where like it'll deceive people to be a corner fastball.
What do you think
I
here?
would go low curveball.
Okay. Oh, right.
Keep it really low. Go as low as you basically can.
Oh, we won around. Nice.
There you go.
Boom.
That's exactly.
Okay.
Be a little aggressive, and like you could aim that pitch significantly out of zone, and you can get people to bite. Like I mean, the thing with those curveballs is, I mean, a guy like DeGrom has so much vertical movement on it. It goes down so hard. People are expecting that hard pitch so badly.
Gotcha.
You can fool them for half a second, and that's all you need. Ooh, that's a good cut. Yeah, with Craig Kimbrell, definitely sitting dead red fastball here.
Okay.
Fastball, curveball is really all he throws. So you want to expect the fastball.
I'm leaving DeGrom in.
Down to the, I would leave him in. Yeah, you've been working with him. I would keep him in. But yeah, with Kimbrell, you sit dead red fastball.
Okay.
Most of the curveballs you're gonna see are either gonna be hangers, kind of like that,
Okay.
or out of the zone. And you can make the adjustment to the curveball. The fastball is the pitch to hit. And his fastballs are basically the same two pitches. Oh, that's a good cut. You just missed it. With like a normal hitter, that's gone, no doubt. So that's a good cut. That's the type of swing you want. When you sit dead red fastball with them, like 100% sell out on a fastball. It's a good take.
There we go.
That's a good take.
Okay, he's staring me down. He's staring me down here.
He doesn't know what to do.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, you dotted one up there.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, that's just a dot.
Ah.
He went to 3 fastballs in a row. I mean, I would put in my mind that he goes curveball here, but still sit dead red fastball.
Yep. That's.
There you go. It's a good cut.
Yeah.
It's the type of swing you want. But
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah, he just kept on attacking you.
Yeah.
So what I would do here, I would warm up a lefty and a righty reliever that are some of your best. So
Okay, we'll go with Hater, and I'll get Bruzdar up here.
Like Gradroll is a great one to warm up. Yeah.
Do that.
It's a great one to warm up. And I would warm them up in case.
Okay.
I mean, you probably won't have to go to them.
Yeah.
But I would keep the approach kind of like we had before.
Okay.
And I would keep the break and stuff away.
Okay.
Maybe go a little bit different. Yeah, that's a great spot for the changeup right there, middle away. He's been fooled on that a bit, and you haven't gone to it too much. But yeah, I would keep going with the breaking stuff out of the zone here until he makes a little bit of an adjustment.
Well, too far out there. Okay. Think slider inside right here.
Yeah, I would go. Yep, right there.
Right
I would
there?
go like right around there.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That's close enough to get him. And then I would go like really low curveball again.
Yep. Right here.
Ooh. Ooh. Now what I would do, I would go up and away fastball, but aim really far out of zone.
Like right here?
Yeah. It's like I would keep it above the right side of the plate, but just as high as you can. Yeah, just like that.
Yep. Put it right there.
Basically,
Boom.
just like that.
Ooh, he almost went for that one.
Almost got him. It was just a little too high how that went. And now I'll go back to the low curveball.
Yep. So we got his eye movement change right there. Yep. And grounds out to. Oh, Vlad.
Oh, Vlad.
Oh, Julio.
What,
what happened, bro? Okay.
Well, that's not great, but again, we got the type of contact we wanted. So what I would probably be doing here, I'm definitely pitching around Bellinger. I would mound visit.
Okay.
And I would kind of treat this like his last batter because you have a switch hitter and lefty up next.
Okay.
So I would kind of keep going inside sliders.
Inside sliders.
Sliders off the plate.
Yep.
And keep aiming it significantly off the plate.
Okay, I'm gonna
Don't
go.
even keep it remotely close. If he keeps on swinging at it,
Okay.
He is not like not swung at it once. So I would just like keep going to it.
We'll go a little bit higher up here.
Inside fastball, one of these pitches, but you just keep on aiming out there.
There we go. Should I try a super high fastball here for fun? Just try.
Go for even, yeah, up and away. That's a good pitch to go to, especially if you Bellinger. Yeah.
Yeah, he took that one.
Well, that's a good take. All right, he's adjusting to it. Now I'll go middle and slider again.
Yep.
Off the plate. Yep, just like that.
Okay.
Oh, it got a little close. Those are scary, but he's still late on it. All right, so now we go back to the bread and butter down and away changeup, but I would aim a little bit below that corner.
Okay.
That works still.
That works. Oh, got him to roll over.
Still works. He's ready for the fastball still.
Okay. 2 down. Or what size? 1 down, excuse me.
That's been basically the go-to out pitch here.
Yeah.
So let's see. We got Lindor, and then we have a lefty up next.
Yep, we got Lindor, Rizzo, and then back to Chipper.
Honestly, I'm not even too worried about Rizzo as a lefty. I would keep DeGrom in for now until he really pieces up something. So
go the bread and butter.
Just like,
change up here,
yeah,
or okay.
I would go that first pitch, see how it goes. He really hasn't squared up with it at all. And like, yeah, I like what you did there. Like, you could aim it just a little bit outside the zone to get his attention.
Okay.
He's been like swinging at a lot of it. Like, you honestly don't have to aim a single pitch in the zone. I think you're going to get him to swing at basically all of them. He's got to keep the pitches close enough to get his attention.
Okay.
Like, he would have swung at that if it didn't shake him off the plate 100%.
Gotcha. Inside slider here. I'll go right here.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, that got close. I got close to the zone, but that still works. Again, he's not timing it up at all.
Yeah. Curveball here?
I would go... Yeah, I would go curve.
That's
a good pitch to go to here. You keep it away, too.
You took that one?
Took that. Good pitch. Now, I would try to go to that slider in the bottom right corner.
Yep.
Try to freeze him up here.
Oh, bottom right corner. I see. Oops.
Oh.
I get thrown.
He's trying to be a little patient here. I could reach. Now, I would go to it now. So
Okay.
the slider, bottom right corner. Try to dot him up right here.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Told ya.
Bam, baby.
He was like, I'm taking these pitches here. I'm getting the ground going.
Holy cow.
It dot went up there.
All right.
So he hasn't seen many fastballs here.
Yeah.
So what I would do, go down and in fastball.
Yep.
Right there. He's gonna think it's a slider. Yup.
Okay.
Now you go to the slider, kind of tunnel the slider off the fastball. Aim that off the plate, just like that. Yup.
Yep.
Probably gonna swing, think it's a fastball.
Huh?
No, he took it.
Okay.
He's being patient. I would go to the down and away changeup here.
Down and away change up here. Okay. Gotta go right there.
Yep.
Oh, come on, Julio. Chugga, choo-choo, baby. You got it, dude. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
W. Holy
That's how
cow.
you pitch right there.
Holy cow.
That is how you pitch.
Cool.
I think he squared up maybe one ball, and it was that one fastball up and away early in the game.
Wow.
Everything else he did not piece up at all. It's because you were doing a good job of changing speeds. You read into his approach at the plate, and he didn't adjust at all.
Yeah.
And by the time he adjusted, it was too late.
Okay.
It was in the ninth, and you were able to dot up some of those pitches. So
yeah. That was
a really good game. Really good pitching performance there.
I definitely learned a lot right there, especially with DeGrom and, a lot with the big fastball pitchers out there that have the outlier, and people really rely on that. And so if your opponent really is timing it up early, in the game with the fastballs, rely on those changeups and sliders off the plate. And especially with that PCI change, like you were saying, just try to get it off the plate a little bit more so they're less likely to foul it off or whatever it may be.
Absolutely. The big thing that a lot of people get twisted with the outlier pitchers like Verlander, DeGrom is that they have to go to that fastball all the time. But when you play against good hitters, they're going to time it up. Especially here in All-Star, there are enough people that can sell out on that pitch and hit it well. So best thing you could do is just not give in. Make them hit the other stuff. And until they make the adjustment to hit the other stuff or take more pitches, then you start to sprinkle in the fastballs. And make them hit the fastball. And this guy didn't hit the fastball at all.
Now,
because we were throwing it enough with the sliders and all that.
Yeah, definitely. And then my question, one more quick question with this. If I went to the bullpen here with a reliever, I'd still want to take that same approach, even though it's a different pitcher out there. It's just, okay, we know he's sitting fastball. He's doing well with the fastball. So if I'm bringing in Josh Hader, for example, I got a changeup and a slider that I can work with and start working with those.
Hader, like if you were to put in Hader there, it would be mostly sliders and changeups away.
Okay.
Or even just like going backdoor slider so it looks off the plate and then comes back into the zone.
Okay.
Like that would be mostly what I would be throwing there if I put in Hader.
Okay.
And honestly, I would have only put in Hader if I was confident that I was going to get one lefty at bat.
Gotcha.
And then banking on getting that at bat. In any other scenario, I probably would have put in Brewstar just because he's going to be better all around versus both sides.
Yeah, he's got that. Sinkers are still pretty darn good in MLB The Show.
Sinkers are unreal.
Unreal.
Like the thing with sinkers is that you could treat them like those outlier fastballs, but they have movement to them. So you could throw them off the plate and induce a lot more weak contact.
Okay.
So even if you're sitting on an inside sinker, a lot of times it'll bait you enough because that movement it has, and it get broken bats off the plate.
Gotcha.
So I would have treated, like, even if that wasn't DeGrom, say if it was Verlander pitching, I would have pitched that basically exactly the same.
Okay.
Just would have went to different pitches as the away breaking stuff.
Gotcha. And do you use a lot more away sinkers this year compared to previous years? Because I've started doing that too, and I've noticed people have been, because of that break this year a little bit more, it kind of comes back a little bit and can freeze a lot of people.
When you throw the sinkers glove side, they're good like early count pitches. Like when people aren't 100% ready, or if you're looking for like a good freeze up pitch in a 2-strike count.
Okay.
Like say you throw a slider down and away off the plate, so it breaks off the plate. A great pitch to come back with is a sinker and dot that in the corner because they just took a slider and they may think you go to that twice in a row, but you go to a fastball that looks like it's off the plate and then it comes back and dots up the corner.
Dots up the corner. Well, cool, man. Well, thank you for taking the time to help me out, and holy shit, did I learn a lot of stuff, and hopefully the people watching this video learn a little something too. It's really cool. In the community, a lot of these top players like Scan, they stream on Twitch, they make a lot of YouTube videos. Listen to Scan right here. He breaks down the stuff and he understands the game. It's not just reaction time necessarily. It's also pitch selection, what your opponent's doing, and being able to adjust to your opponent through the entire game, which is something that I struggle with. And now having Scan talk to me and walk me through that, I definitely have a better idea of how to do that. But hey, be sure, everyone that's watching this video, we got Jackie Parallel 4, by the way. Be sure to check out Scan. His links will be down in the description. He's got his YouTube, his Twitch, his TikTok will all be down there. Twitter as well. Very friendly guy in the community. And thanks, dude, for being a part of this.
Yeah, of course, dude. You had a hell of a ball game there, so you like to see that. And glad that we were able to get the dub.
Hell yeah, dude. All right, YouTube, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up. Peace out. Bye.